In our last series, we explained how traditional Chinese medicine informs the way Cantonese people eat. Last week and this week, we've got Connie Liang, a cooking instructor from Hong Kong, sharing 2 TCM-inspired recipes with us. They are so tasty, you wouldn't even know they're derived from medicine. Just like the almond pudding from last week, Connie developed this week's rose-shaped bao recipe. The bread is suitable for the hot and humid summer season of Hong Kong because together, the ingredients help clear dampness and strengthen the spleen. For the dough, you'll need these 5 ingredients: Chinese yam, white haricot beans, tuckahoe, lotus seed, and chrysanthemum are all commonly used TCM medicines. In previous episodes, you've seen chrysanthemum and Chinese yam used as is in the soupy desserts. So why grind them up for this?
果實啊，或者係種子類嘅中藥啦，好多時譬如我哋煲個湯啦，基本上就渣唔會食嘅。咁但係如果譬如我將佢打成粉，咁啊擺埋一啲嘅麵粉啊，或者其他嘢溝埋一齊去煮成一個菜嘅話，一來我哋可以食得埋落個肚度，亦都可以吸收到。
Okay, so let's start with our dough. Mix the instant yeast with the water first, then pour the mixture into the larger portion of flour in a bowl. After mixing the ingredients, wrap the bowl of wet dough in a cling film and let it rest for 45 minutes. After 45 minutes, mix in the remaining flour, baking powder, lard, sugar, and 5 TCM powders. The dough is ready to be made into different pieces of bao. Roll the dough into a log and split the log into small chunks with a dough cutter. Each piece should weigh around 35 grams. To make them easier to roll later, try to use Connie's technique of folding. Now it's time to roll them into buns. Using a rolling pin, roll 5 dough pieces into flat dumpling skins. Then lay them out like this with the edges overlapping. Gently roll from one end to the other. Then from the center, cut the roll in half. From the other end, roll down each petal slowly to create a rose shape. The lotus leaf is also a popular shape because you can stuff it with different veggies and meats and eat it like a burger. With a rolling pin, roll out the dough piece with one side longer instead of a perfectly round shape. The dough should be about 1 centimeter in thickness. With the dough cutter, lightly make 5 marks on it, then use a chopstick and pinch together the long dough at its midpoint to form a lotus leaf. Aside from these, you can get as creative as you want with the shapes. The shape doesn't impact the texture too much. Finally, fill the pot with room temperature tap water, turn on the fire, and steam it for 13 minutes.
睇下可唔可以用一啲中藥嚟做一啲糕點小食，令到中藥可以咧喺我哋嘅生活入邊咧，即係實用啲、實際啲，而亦都可以咧，譬如喺同湯水入邊咧，可以有個互補個作用。
You too can replace your usual go-to carb with this healthy bao for dinner one of these days. If you're keen on learning more about TCM eating, check out our previous episodes in the links below, and make sure you subscribe to Taste Buds. We'll see you all next week.